Okay, hey, BOOZHOO, and welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Hey, wake up. I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, the sleepy Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO, sleepy. BOOZHOO, Gakina, Mina Onakoshin. Good evening. Oh yeah, that's our Ojibwe phrase of the day, phrase of the evening. Mino Onagoshin, Gakina Awiya. Good evening, everybody. Mino Onagoshin, Gakina Awiya. Good evening, everybody. Just wanted to stop in, say Mino Onagoshi, say good evening to you all. Just because it's, it's because it's hot. And I wanted to play some music. Here's a song about a girl named Iris. And it's by the Goo Goo Dolls. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. When sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lives. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Yeah, remember that? He was all like, take care of me? Like, you're my kid brother. You take care of me? Did you ever think of that? Everyone's send Fredo out to do this. Send Fredo out to take care of that. Take care of some little unimportant nightclub here and there. Pick somebody up at the airport. I'm your older brother, Mike. I was stepped over. It ain't the way I wanted it. I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart. And I want respect. Oh, geez. Oh, hey. Welcome back to the show. Remember that in Godfather, I think part 2? His brother Fredo. Oh, that was hilarious. I don't think The Godfather is supposed to be a comedy, but you gotta love that scene. So anyway, hey everyone, welcome back to the show.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. That is such a beautiful song. It really is. I don't care what... I know it's not very tough of me to like the Goo Goo Dolls. I like them. Who are you angry with? I have no idea. What's going on? Hey, Grassroots Indians is here, sweetie. Oh, BOOZHOO, Grassroots. BOOZHOO. Mino Onagoshin. Good evening. Mino Onagoshin Gakina Awiya. Good evening, everybody. Everybody. All y'all. Tonight, I would like to discuss Dibikad night. Dibikad. Or let's say you want to rock and roll all night. You would say, I want to rock and roll Gabe Dibik. Gabe Dibik. Gabe, sweetie. That means all. Okay. Gabe Dibik. All night. And let's say you want to party every day. Then you'd say, I want to rock and roll Gabe Dibik. Dush Gabe Gija good. Day Gija good. But all day would be Gabe Gija good. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. Do you keep shouting at Gwen Carly? I do. I'm gonna give her a silver star for being in second. Oh yeah, give a gold star for Grassroots Indians. Already did. Gold star for Grassroots. BOOZHOO Niji. And a silver star for Gwen. BOOZHOO Niche Ekwe. Niche Ekwe. That's your female friend. That's a female Niji. Yeah. You got yourself a silver star, Gwen. And look out, here comes Bunny Chew. Hopping down the trail. Bunny Chew? Yep. BOOZHOO, Bunny Chew. Let's give Bunny Chew the bronze star for coming in third. Okay. Bronze star, Bunny Chew, for coming in third. Mino Onagoshin. Good evening. Good evening. Mino Onagoshin, America. Today, in the evening news, in the Onagoshin, what, Dabaji mowing? Yeah, I suppose. Tonight's evening news. What's going on in current events, sweetie? Let's see. Going on in current events. They legalized edibles. Oh yeah. Did you guys hear that? Edible THC or whatever. Gummies. It's now legal as long as you eat to get high. Government's cool with that. If you smoke it, that's still illegal. Unless you got a medical whatever. Yeah. You can get high if a doctor says it's okay, says, oh, you're sick or you got pain or whatever. Can't sleep. I went to the doctor the other day to see if I could get some medical marijuana. He goes, why? What's wrong with you? Because doctor, I can't stand it anymore. I can't get high. He goes, oh, that's very serious. But if you get a note from your doctor, or if you chew it, that's fine. Do not smoke it. That's bad. What if you want to smoke an edible? What if you want to smoke an edible, like put a little gummy in your pipe and set it on fire? Yeah, that's illegal. You go to jail for that. Mino onagoshin. Kakina aoya. Good evening, everybody. And yeah, I just watched that whole weed thing kind of unfold in my adult life.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they put weed right there next to heroin and cocaine. They'd be like, oh, kids. I'm starting to have a different opinion on DARE. DARE? DARE to keep kids off drugs? Yeah. That's the first time you ever learn anything about drugs. Some cop comes into your school and he's like, hey, kids, have you ever heard of marijuana? No? Oh, here's a sample of it. They passed around a bag of weed so we could smell it, know what weed was like. And the cop was like, you better not ever smoke this. If you smoke this stuff, it'll be like you get really relaxed, happy, kind of a feeling of profundity. Music will sound great, and you won't be able to stop eating chips. It'll be so good. You and your friends will have memories that'll last a lifetime. Funny, just crazy stuff. Don't do drugs. Here's McGruff, the crime dog. Yeah. And then it was like, then I remember the day that the DARE program invited in a lady. She was inspirational, actually. This long-haired hippie lady comes in with her acoustic guitar. She's in the middle of the gym there. Whole school's there at the school assembly. And it was an anti-drug message. So she comes on with her guitar, and she tells a sad story of how she used to be a cheerleader or something, but then she discovered heroin. And she started shooting up all the time. And she would even shoot in between her toes. And then she went and she played a beautiful song. She played a couple of songs. She was a great guitar player, singer. And had quit heroin by then, after going to treatment or something. But I walked away from that going, wow, I wonder if it helped her guitar playing, that shooting up heroin. You think? I mean, I doubt it, but if the message was to scare kids away from drugs, they shouldn't show somebody who seems like they have kind of a cool life. I mean, let's face it, she was there playing a concert in front of our whole school. She didn't have to work at a job. She seemed fine. It made me go, well, it can't be that dangerous. Yeah. Cocaine. DARE guy comes in. Oh, you don't want to try that cocaine. It'll make you feel like Superman. Like, why do kids need to be educated on the effects of drugs? If you just never brought it up, they'd never be exposed to it and never have an opportunity to even be curious about it. But instead, here comes DARE and McGruff, the crime dog, daring to tempt your children into experimenting with drugs. And it's also stupid. What's that? Well, the real problem in my town was alcohol and cigarettes. But DARE didn't even talk about that. They didn't want to offend the teachers who were all smoking and drinking on the weekends and the evenings. And for a short time, we had a principal who drank in his office. Really? Yeah, when I was in elementary. I don't know if he's dead yet or not. But our principal was an alcoholic. And he'd smoke in his office, and he kept a bottle of Jack Daniels in his drawer. This was the old days. But you get sent to the principal's office, and it would smell like a bar up there. You could tell he was smoking in there. And he'd be glassy-eyed and kind of drunk. And I'd be like, oh, what'd you do to get sent to the principal's office? I'd be like, oh, I was drawing instead of listening to a lecture. Well, you're going to have detention. And he puts out his cigarette. I went to kind of a redneck school. I mean, it was a good school and everything. It was better than the way schools are today. Yeah. But I don't know. And Gwen Carley says, a relative was going to get a Dr. RX for THC. Oh, a doctor's prescription for THC. But she would have lost her concealed carry license. Can you believe that, sweetie? Really? they take away their concealed carry license? Yeah. That is unconstitutional. One thing doesn't have anything to do with the other. Second Amendment says the government shall not infringe on your rights. But instead they go, oh, well, if you're going to be smoking weed, you better not be able to defend your house against whatever. Oh, that's so stupid. I'm for legalization of all drugs. Just because I don't want the government doing anything. It's none of your business. And then I also don't really like the government being involved in weed. I say keep it illegal. I never waited for the government's permission anyway. I'm a little concerned how all the pot dealers are how this is gonna affect them economically. What do you mean? Well, you know, the people who've been risking jail time all these years, dealing with the black undercover market of illicit, illegal drugs. When they legalize all this, those people are going to be out of work. Because no one's going to, like, go into the bad part of town to buy weed anymore. They can go down to the Walgreens or whatever and get a bottle of edibles. I don't know. Speaking of getting high, here's a song called Wake and Bake. Miigwech bizendawieg. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, and you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Now so it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountainscape. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. And sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Well, sometimes and someday, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, and you'll never regret it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake. Sometimes will I wake and bake. Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, just once in a while. Yeah. But I would only do it in the late evenings. Here's an old Steve Martin bit. I suppose some of you probably know I used to smoke marijuana. But I would only smoke it in the late evenings. And occasionally the mid to late evenings. And once in a while, the early, mid, late evenings. Of course, occasionally there'd be the late, mid, early evening. Sometimes the late, early afternoon. Once in a while, I might even smoke in the late, early morning. And sometimes wake and bake. Oh, Steve Martin. What a comedian. Was he? I thought he was great. You watch old Steve Martin, it's so stupid that I can tell I was a seventh grader because his humor was about at a seventh grader's level. Well, excuse me, because I am a wild and crazy guy. But I still remember the first time I saw Steve Martin. Really? Yeah, it was in a Muppet movie. Oh, really? Yeah, remember that scene? With Kermit and Miss Piggy at the restaurant? Yeah, I didn't even know who Steve Martin was. If you ever saw the first Muppet movie, Kermit and Miss Piggy go on a date, and Steve Martin comes out as the waiter. Only he's wearing cut-off shorts. And like, I had never... You know, when you're young, you haven't seen all the old cliche humor bits. Like a rude waiter is, you know, that's been played. But when I saw the Muppet movie as a seventh grader, I didn't know about that yet. So it just struck me as super funny that there'd be a waiter in cut-off shorts who'd be like, he comes to the table and he goes, "Can I take your order, please?" It's like, "Can we try the wine?" It's like, oh, all right. And he pours in the wine. And they go, would you taste it for us? He goes, okay. Takes a sip of the wine. And he spits it on the floor. And he goes, excellent choice. And I'm just giggling. I'm almost rolling in the aisles of the theater. But later on, I would have some of his albums and that. Steve Martin, go Steve Martin, la-di-da-di. Anyway, what else we got here, sweetie? Do you have some more Ojibwe? I think I might. Oh yeah, Nagamo. To sing is Nagamo. Hey, Michael, by the way, nice job on that song. Hey, thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist, he wrote that song, Wake and Bake. Was that song really about waking and getting high? Well, it has that line in it, but it's actually about breaking up with a girl. Oh, really? Another one of those? Yeah. But then a song, a Nagamon, and a song about breaking up with some broad. We would call it a Nagamon. But a song you like to dance to would be a Nime Iri Nagamon. Hey, Nanaboozhoo. Yes, dear? Missy's at the powwow. Oh, is she really? Yeah, she says, I'm reporting from the ball club powwow. Hey, the old res reporter herself. Missy Charlie. Boozhoo, cuz, how you doing? Hey, Missy. Missy's at the ball club powwow. That's still going on, huh? They're going to dance the night away. They're going to dance all night. Gabe Dibik. That's right. Nimi Iriwin is a dance like the dance, but to dance, it's a Nimi Iri, and then a song, Nagamun. What do you call like a medicine song or a spiritual song? Manadug Nagamon would be a spiritual song, a spirit song. And then a medicine song, like if you're playing drum. Gonna sing for healing. Mashkiki Nagamun. Wait a hey, get better. That's how it's done. Just like that? Yep. It's a short medicine song. You bring in your kid for doctoring, and I'm the medicine man. So yeah, lay him on the table. Wait a hey, quit faking. You're not really sick. Go to school. I can tell a faker when I see one. Nah. Sweetie, do you want to get up there or should we turn the camera over to the lovely and the talented Natasha? Do you want to play another song and then I'll get up there? Yeah, okay. Do you have one with Michael again? Yeah, I think I do. I think this is Michael Lyons playing, this is Gunner's Dream? Yep. Gunner's Dream by Pink Floyd. Oh, I saw the cutest picture meme. Yeah. It had Dave Gilmour's daughter. She's a teenager. Yeah. There's a teenage girl holding a guitar. And then Dave Gilmour is like leaning over, kind of showing her something on the guitar. And she's just staring into the camera. And the caption read, "When you just want to play guitar, but your dad is that guy from Pink Floyd." I should have dug that up. It's so cute. Anyway, this is a song by Pink Floyd from the album, which album is this from? It's from The Final Cut. The Final Cut. And up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO. Say hello, everyone. Say hello to me. Miigwech Bizendawieg. Thank you for listening.
Please welcome Michael Lyons.
Oh, floating down through the clouds, memories come rushing up to me now. But in the space between the heavens and the corner of some foreign field, I had a dream. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Mom. After the service, when you're walking slowly to the car, and the silver in her hair shines in the cold November air, you hear the tolling bell and touch the silk in her lapel. And as the teardrops rise to meet the comfort of the band, you take her frail hand and hold on to the dream.
This is Randy Peone on KRES Radio, voice of the Coeur d'Alene Indian Reservation. It's time for the morning traffic report on this rainy bicentennial 4th of July. It's what Lester falls apart in the KRES traffic man down at the crossroads.
A place to stay, enough to eat, somewhere old heroes shuffle safely down the street, where you can speak out loud about your doubts and fears. What's more, no one ever disappears. You never hear their standard issue kicking in your door. You can relax on both sides of the tracks, and maniacs has recourse to the law, and no one kills the children anymore. No one kills the children anymore.
A big truck just went by.
Night after night, going round and around my brain.
Just got a news bulletin that says
The stream
John Phillips
is driving me
burning
insane.
your house. And remember, BYOF. Bring your own fireworks.
In the corner of a foreign field, a gunner sleeps tonight. What's done is done. We cannot just write off this final scene. Take heed of the dream.
Just serious. Hey everybody, BOOZHOO! And Natasha and the cause. Pink Floyd, I was so happy.
Yeah, I know.
We cannot just write off this final scene. Take heed of the dream. Take heed of the dream, Paul. You know it, Natasha. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Stanley.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I can't hear you.
Paul, they can't hear you. You can't hear them because it's the internet.
I can't hear you.
We do this every time. He can't hear very well. He's missing an ear. And, what was that? I think something just... Doo-doo-doo. Anyways, hey, sweetie, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
I want to go outside and say a little prayer.
You gonna go out? It's pretty late.
Well, I don't care. I think it's nice out.
All right. Yeah, I'll teleport you outside.
Okay. I'm going to go outside.
All right, let's see. That's 1 to teleport.
Just me. Make it so, number 1. Oh, wow. It is pretty out here. There's the moon. Do you guys remember how to say halfway moon? That's right. Like I can hear. I can't hear you. Abita Jesus. Abita Jesus. We usually call it Dibik Jesus. It's a nighttime sun. But when it's just halfway like this, we call it the halfway moon. Or something. Halfway sun, really. Abita Jesus. It should be the Abatuse Dibik Jesus, I would think. Halfway nighttime sun. But I don't know. Sunny. Anyway, I was going to put a little tobacco. Asema. Maybe say a little prayer. Get Chimanadu. Taka Otapanan Niwi Asema. Great Spirit, please accept my tobacco. Miigwech Gaiji Onagoshin. Thank you for this evening. Miigwech Gaiji Pamadazian. Thank you for this life. Miigwech Gaiji Kakina Keku. Gaiji Chikean Nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today and have done today. Thank you for what you'll do tomorrow. Assuming we're all still here. Miigwech for the BOOZHOO crew. Thank you for giving us an audience. Miigwech for taking care of us. Miigwech for sure realist. BOOZHOO. Thank you for the super chats and the Patreon support, and the people who give us, what's it call it? PayPal. I don't know. Miigwech, Gaiji, Gake, Niwi, Gashkindamoan. Thank you for healing my grief. I know I still carry around a certain amount of Gashkindamoan, a certain amount of sadness. But, I can tell that I've recovered. And I'm getting better at letting go. Nothing lasts forever. But thank you for being with me when I was having a hard time. Miigwech for my healthy Gaja gains. Thank you for Bagheera and keeping our cat healthy. Miigwech for our house and the pickup. Miigwech for the memories. Yeah, miigwech Gakina. Thank you for everything. Ape and gay. Amen. This morning I did the Serenity Prayer in Ojibwe. One of our friends from the BOOZHOO crew is sober. Or recently sober. And he goes, yeah, I just got off an AA meeting. When I saw the notification for your show, I thought I'd stop in. And I thought that was really sweet. And it reminded me, it's like, oh yeah, now in the age of, the internet, Zoom meetings, you can have an AA meeting online. You don't have to go into some church basement with a bunch of strangers. Hello, my name's Natasha, and I'm an alcoholic. Hello, Natasha. We're alcoholics too. Now you zoom into a Zoom meeting, I guess. I heard once that there was this guy I knew who played in a band, in a bar band. And he goes, actually, you know what, lately, my band's only been playing for AA parties. Because you wanna watch people party hard? Go to an AA meeting. These guys, they don't drink anymore, but they still love to dance. They're still into the culture of the bar. So when you can go play at a AA meeting, it's a good time. Recovering alcoholics know how to party. At least they know how to dance. Anyway. You're asking me, will our love grow? La-di-da-di-dum. Oh, God, hey. We don't do many evening shows. We're usually on in the morning. Chief Morso says, nice necklace. Well, thank you so much. Which one? This one was a gift. This one was I bought it. These are little shells. Oh, I'm just a fancy pants and all my jewelry. My fine jewelry. I got earrings that say MMIW. Missing and murdered Indigenous women. I don't know. This pink t-shirt underneath it, it says BLM. Black Lives Matter. I'm a radical. Antifa. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not part of that. I'm not even a feminist. I'm actually pretty traditional, conservative girl. I don't like to admit it, but I got some very old lady values. You know? You'll notice I'm wearing a dress. I mean, a bib overall dress, but that's how traditional I am. I don't even wear men's pants. No. When I was younger, I was a very liberal, I wouldn't have even called myself liberal. I was so far left. I was a full-blown hippie. And then after my cat died, I kind of straightened up. I got real serious when my heart broke. And that's when I started praying a lot. And then something shifted in me. I got old. That's weird. And then people who haven't seen you for a long time, they think you're still like you used to be. I'm like, nah, I'm not really into that anymore. I'm more like, I'm more like my grandma. But, oh well. I don't see any aliens. Don't see any spaceships. That doesn't mean they don't exist. And even if spaceships exist, or UFOs, that doesn't mean they come from outer space. They could come from the ocean for all we know. That was a huge leap in logic when the first Roswell crash story came out. It was like, yeah, a flying saucer crashed. Proof of life on another planet. It's like, how do you figure? Did you see them fly from outer space? No, it's just a flying saucer with gray people in it. You don't know where they came from. How do you know those aren't demons? Oh no, they must have come from outer space. Yeah, oh really? Did they come from the moon? Are there people on the moon? I think the little gray aliens are the only ones who've ever landed on the moon. No. Oh well. Guess I'll go back. Boop, boop, boop.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, you ready to come home?
Yeah, would you pick me up?
You got it. Let me scan for your coordinates.
Alright.
1 to teleport.
Make it so! Number 1.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
How is it outside?
It's muggy, but beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's kind of humid today.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Did you say a prayer?
yeah, I put out some tobacco. Said a little prayer. Talked about, I don't know what. I already forgot. Let's see what else is here. Chief Morso. Oh, it's Chief Morso. Compliment my necklace.
Quit complimenting my girlfriend, Chief.
Nanaboozhoo is very protective. Who else is here? Flat Earth stuff. Wow. You know, whenever I meet another person who's flat Earth, it's like I just want to be their friend.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, hey, another one of us. Do you know anybody else in your real life who thinks the Earth is flat? Because me, you, and Michael are the only ones I know who don't believe that we live in a spinning ball.
I know.
It can be lonely. But nice to see you, Flat Stuff Earth. Tabby TV. Meow. Tabby TV. And Megazy shells. Megis. Is that what these are? Megis shells? I think I got them in Duluth. Who else is here? Cantaloupe. Chief Morso says, one of those gray UFOs are on your fridge in the background. Oh yeah, there's Steven, the gray alien right there, see? I could talk about this, that cartoon. Maybe you should talk about that cartoon tomorrow.
Want me to pull it up and...
Or maybe Michael should.
Yeah, I could do it.
We should get Michael up here to talk about his art.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Michael drew that one back there too. That's a self-portrait. That's you playing the guitar.
Yep.
With angel wings and you're stepping out of the universe. That's weird.
Yeah, I could talk about that. That's weird too. The universe, my foot in the universe, and the gray alien looking at the earth.
Yeah.
Those both have hidden meanings I could talk about.
All right. Tune in tomorrow. Michael Lyons is going to talk about art. No. Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Chief Morso says, does Michael sell artwork? Michael, do you sell your artwork?
Oh, funny you should ask.
Why, yes, he does. Michael Lyons has Ojibwe language books and comics for sale at Amazon.com. So he's got a bunch of children's books and comic books. Comic books like Grief Relief. Get some relief from that grief. This is a story of a little skunk who loses his grandma. And Stephen, is this the one where Stephen consults the computer?
Yeah. No. This is one where they talk about the stages of grief.
Oh, okay. The stages of grief. Grief relief. But, and there's actually a Teespring link too. And do you have any posters for sale?
I don't think we have any posters yet. But there's cups and mugs and stuff like that. Oh, and there's also leggings and clothing.
Oh, that's right. You did a design, those T-shirts and those leggings.
Yep.
Yep, so check out the links in the description for Michael's books and for links to Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe. Otherwise, baby, did you wanna call it a night?
Are you tired?
Kinda. I want to go to sleep.
All right.
I think we'd call it a night. It's good night, sweet tight, sleep tight, then let your dreams come true. Did you want to add anything?
Nope, that's good.
Hey everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Really appreciate it. Miigwech bizendawi egg. Dash miigwech gonna wabi egg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
That over there is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. Sweetie?
One to tell apart?
Yeah, would you mind?
No.
See you tomorrow. Make it so, number one. Nah.